mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. Too full and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 4 and mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture.